Hi, I'm Dee Wallace. Welcome to Deadly Dames, because we dames have to stick together.
Hi everyone, and I'm going to try and get through this pickup video without coughing. I think just because I've done so much talking over the last couple of weekends, this cough that I've had, it's just not going away. So I do apologise if I have to stop and take a drink of water. Firstly, thank you everybody that we've met over the weekend. It's been really great meeting up with everyone. So like Jambo Shango and Randy Mole. I really need to find out your real name because it doesn't seem right when you're in a hall full of people saying hi Randy Mole. So I think I know your name because I kind of seen it on one of your autographs, but I just don't want to assume that is actually your name. And Andrew, it was really great meeting you. We've seen Robert and a wee wave to Lauren, and then obviously Alfie. I caught up with you quite a lot yesterday. It was really great meeting you all. And Ed, we came and seen your movie, so I really enjoyed Doorways. So to anybody else that got to see Ed's film, it was really great. I'm hoping that he sends them over a link of his film and you get to see it too, or at least a trailer of it. And to try to think, I don't want to miss anybody here. So we obviously caught up with Paul and Jane from Strange Vice. Many of you know them. Their stall's amazing. Again, apologise. I am losing my voice, and we obviously went out with them on Friday night. Thanks for inviting us along. Got to see a trailer to a really great movie. I'll share the link below. They're doing crowdfunding for it. It's a Death for 4 Seasons. Looks amazing. We are going to get involved in that. Excuse me. I do apologise. I am really losing my voice. I think it's the aircon from the hotel. And as I said, all the talking and all the shouting over the weekend. From going out on Friday night and from being in the hall and it being so noisy. Yeah, so we got to see the trailer to it. It looks fantastic. It's a modern giallo that's being made. They are doing some Kickstarter funding to finish the movie. It looks really, really good. We are going to get involved in it as soon as payday comes around because we are skint, and you will see in a minute why we're skint. I got a little bit carried away. Hopefully you can see everything okay with the light in here. So yeah, we'll get into this right now. The first thing that I bought, I was terrified that Claire was going to go mental at me for this, but we always said that if I seen a statue of this movie and it was a really good statue, I was going to buy it. It's one of my favourite movies, and I had to do it, and you'll see why. So yes, and you know something, it wasn't that expensive. I actually ran into the women's toilets and shouted, Claire, you have to come with me. There is an American Wolf in London statue and I want it, but I don't want to buy it without you saying it's okay. And then did she wash her hands? Yeah, I think she did. But I know she came flying out of the toilet, and it was funny because there was another couple of women in there that were laughing because I had quickly, she ran out the toilet to come with me. And you can kind of see why. I hope the light's doing this justice. Is that better? You can see why. It's an amazing statue. Look at it. And it's funny because I've no more room in my house. We actually did a clear out to try and make room for everything that we have, and there was like a perfect little spot that was almost like it was made for this. It's made out of resin, so it's actually not that heavy, but obviously with resin you need to be careful because it can be breakable. And these are handmade, and I think the people that made them are very, very talented. I did have their card somewhere. That's terrible. I'll try and find it and put it down below. But yeah, now I have one. It's an amazing movie. I'm really glad that we went for it. I almost bought the Elvira bust as well. I think it was her boobs, to be fair. The boobs on that bust were humongous. But I had some control. I didn't do it. I don't have much control, if I'm honest with you. I think now that some of you have met me, you can see that is a fact. I don't have much control when it comes to stuff that I love. But yeah, you can see why I went for this. So we'll set that to the side. And I'm going to steal this phrase from Jambo Shango. For me, when we went there, it was all about the Dee. It was all about Dee Wallace. She took all my money. So at Edinburgh Horror Con, it was all about Carla Monroe, and I spent all my cash on Carla Monroe. Well, at Sheffield Horror Con, it was all about Dee Wallace, and I spent all my money on her. And you'll see why. So I'll show you the autographs now, and then I'll move on to some of the other stuff. I probably will have to do this video in 2 parts. So that I can show you everything, but yeah, I'll show the autographs. So they've been put in folders already. So yeah, Jambo Shango and Randy Mole, I went back and got the Lost Boy that I was missing. So I always get his surname wrong. Is it Billy Worth? He was very nice. He chatted with us for ages. Really nice guy. And he did the same quote, "You miss me, sucker, death by stereo." So, and then at the back here, I've not put it in my back in the case. We did get Lamberto Bava to sign A Blade in the Dark. So this is the 88 Films one. Claire met him. I'll put some photos at the end, probably the second video. She hates that photo though because it's a selfie and she thinks her face looks humongous in it, but I think she looks fine. And what she hopefully won't see won't hurt her. So, and because we're running out of cash, we actually got Barbara Crampton, because it's terrible, to sign this to both of us. And you know, I don't know if anybody agrees with me, but I really didn't think that Barbara Crampton's photo choices were very good. There wasn't a lot of choices considering the amount of horror films that she's been in, because especially lately, like, she's been in a lot of, oops, sorry, almost dropped my phone. She's been in a lot of sort of she's come out recently in a lot of sort of more like You're Next and Beyond the Gate, and I'm trying to think of, I know she's come out in a lot more horror films recently, and there wasn't a lot of those photo choices there. I just thought there could have been better photos there for people to pick if you didn't bring anything like me. And the reason why I didn't bring anything to get signed by her or Jeffrey Combs is because I couldn't decide what to get them to sign. I know I'd been speaking to you, Randy Moe, I really need to find out your name, about that, because I think you were similar to me. You couldn't decide what to get them to sign, and I thought there could have been better photo choices, so that's why we went for this photo of her screaming face. I kind of was hoping she'd sign in her mouth, but yeah, so we just got her to sign to both of us in this. And then I went for Frighteners for Jeffrey Combs. My body is a roadmap of pain. I love the movie Frighteners. And Claire went, oh, actually she didn't, she got him to sign it to both of us. I didn't realise that. Reanimator. Dee Wallace. I don't know why I chose this one, which kind of had like a little collage of everything on it. But I also went for Lords of Salem, which is my favourite Rob Zombie movie. I absolutely love this film. And she was lovely. As I said, it was all about the Dee. I really enjoyed chatting to her. I was talking to her because Richard Brake had said to me to say hi to her, because obviously they've worked together on Three from Hell, the new Rob Zombie movie coming out, and he was winding me up telling me it was about aliens, and I was saying that to her and she was like, oh, he's very naughty, because they're very tight-lipped about it. Nobody's talking about it and saying what this film's going to be about. But she said similar to what Richard had said, in that it's going to be a masterpiece. They think this is Rob Zombie's best movie. But she did also say that you're not going to recognise her in it at all. So it's making me want to see it even more now. This is the one that Claire got signed. She got Cujo. She's a big fan of Cujo. And then David Warner was a hard one to pick because he's been in so many movies, but we also knew that we took a certain amount of money with us. We actually went over the budget because we paid by card for that one when we shouldn't have. When I say we, I mean me. And we knew we didn't want to spend more if possible, and we did. But so I knew I just was going to get one thing signed by David Warner, and it was either going to be The Omen or Time Bandits, and I love Time Bandits, and I love The Omen, but I went for Time Bandits. And then I seen Waxworks, and then I seen Company of Wales, and then I seen Trod, and I was like, Jesus, this man's been in so many good movies. But I went for Time Bandits mainly because he scared the crap out of me in that movie when I was a kid. So yeah, I went for this one. He was very nice, but he couldn't hear me very well. To be fair, nobody could because of the Scottish accent. But yeah, really nice to meet him. And I got the Dawn of the Dead soundtrack signed by Claudio or Claudia. I can't pronounce his name. I'm not even going to attempt to say his surname. With a Scottish accent, it doesn't happen. If Claire was here, she would say his name for me because I keep saying it wrong. But she's upstairs. I think she's just at a shower, so she's absolutely knackered. It took us hours to get home. At one stage, the sat-nav went crazy on the way home and took us on a mystery tour. I wish I'd filmed it because this looked like the Hills of Eyes country that it took us through. and I was like, see if we break down, I don't think RAC would find us. So it wasn't fun, let's just put it that way. So we didn't get home till about 11:30. So we're absolutely shattered because Claire's the only one that drives, but so she's knackered. She's up the stairs just now. So yeah, and we were listening to this on the way home. It's fantastic, this soundtrack. So I was glad I picked this one up. Kinda gutted I didn't get to see his full performance. I got to see about 10 minutes worth of it, but I did get to hear it. I went to see my friend Ed's short film, and then when I came out, his performance had started, which is fine because I really wanted to see Ed's short film. And then I seen that nobody was in Dee Wallace's queue, and I was like, I made a beeline for it, because when we first went to Dee Wallace, her queue was humongous, and we waited in it, which was fine because I really wanted to meet the Dee. As I said, it was all about Dee. And but I passed up on getting the Critters poster, and I knew Claire really wanted it. So when I seen that nobody was in there in our queue, I thought, I'm going to go back and get that. So to be fair, it was my choice not to go over and listen to him play and go to the Dee. So we went and got the Critters poster, and she did that little intro for us. So it kind of worked out for us anyway, doing it that way. And as I said, we still got to hear him, and he sounded amazing, and we seen Alfie's footage, so it kind of worked out anyway. But yeah, this was fantastic. Excuse me. I'm trying my best not to cough. We met this fantastic artist when we were there as well, Summarize Art, and he's actually met Dario Argento, and he had like photos of it and stuff like that. And he made us a fantastic deal. He actually gave us some of his artwork for free, and he gave us a couple of books for free as well. I think it was just because he'd had them for a long time, of like Spider-Man and Aliens. They're just film books. Claire took them because she likes those sorts of things, and I'll show you the artwork in a minute if I've got time. Yeah, I do. I've got time. Do you know, it was my t-shirt, because I was wearing a Monster Squad t-shirt. It was getting so much sorry, this is our little folder of artwork. We put all the artwork in here because we don't have space for it on the wall. So this is this guy's artwork here. So we got the Greasy Strangler. I don't know why we like this movie, but we do. So yeah, he did this one, and then he's got artwork in another folder which I'll show you, and then obviously this one's from Graham Humphreys, which we couldn't resist because it's Reanimator. But we bought this after we got like Barbara Crampton and Jeffrey Combs, otherwise I would have been tempted to get him to sign this. But he actually had a Dario Argento signed, he had a few Dario Argento signed things, and he made me, I'm not going to tell you how much it was for, but he made me a fantastic deal on a signed Inferno. Now I've got the Inferno Steelbook, but I don't have the Amory from Arrow. And because he was so kind and he gave me those books and he gave me his artwork for free, I just went for it. Like, at the end of the day, I'm getting the Shameless Steelbook and I am getting the signature with that, but they're taking so long to get it, and just in case, and to be fair, Claire gave us the money towards it, but just in case for any reason it doesn't come through, and we don't know whether we'll ever make it back to Sheffield if Dario Argento does come back to the UK, I just went for it. So, and it is his signature because he did have the stuff there to show that it is his. I just went for it. So I'm happy enough with it. So I've got one, I think I've got enough time just to squeeze in the little critter that I got from Dee Wallace, and then I'll need to do the rest in the next video. But yeah, Dee Wallace was selling some artwork at her stall by an artist. I'm guessing that she's affiliated with, I can't read his name on the bottom, but there's his signature. Homemade Horror. And he'd made Cujo, the Howling, E.T., I think it was, and this little critter. And I couldn't resist it, I just went for it, and she signed it, so he's going to be standing. I do like critters. So yeah, everything else will be in part 2. So thank you for watching.